Hello, I'm ABXToyCat, and welcome back to another video. Today I figured I'd answer a pretty frequently asked question I get on my channel, which comes in because of the fact that we now know the next big update will bring us up to date to the PC, at least until 1.9 comes out, and that means there'll be a period where there's no PC features to copy, and that means people are asking, Title Update 31, what happens next? And that's what I'll be answering with today's video, so please do like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and lets me know you do like it. I want to see more stuff like this on the channel, and let's get straight into it, really. So yeah, I figured I would just let you know about all the possibilities we have as to what happens after Title Update 31, because as soon as they're done bug fixing this next big update, of TU32 and TU33 or whatever, then, there's a big question of what happens then, and I think we start with the most likely and go down to the least likely, because these all could happen depending on the direction they want to take the game in, but I think the most likely is that they immediately start working on 1.9, even though it might not necessarily be out by that time. So you might question how you can work on an update that's not out. Basically, we have been seeing these snapshots of it, and although features have been changing, and features do get removed and stuff, by the end of November, Dinnerbone has said he wants to have the update feature complete, and that is roughly, about a month or so before we expect to see Title Update 31, which means since, they're not going to be changing features for the most part, that means any feature in the 1.9 snapshots can be started to work on for console, immediately. And the really big upside to this is it will mean that we could essentially have an update just a few months after the PC, because even though we'll be up to date with the PC with this 1.8 update, it still has been a year since the PC had that update, so you can argue we're still a year behind. If they get 1.9 out and they get it out just a little bit after, then that means they can kind of work on simultaneous development, and maybe they have to have a whole, conversation with Mojang about making that happen. Like, as soon as they come up with a feature and put it in the game, they have to, send it over to the 4J guys and ask them to do it. That's one of the possibilities. I think, after 1.9, it gets a lot less likely that they're going to keep working on the development versions, but I do think that 1.9, because it is mostly finished and it is going to be feature complete by the time Title Update 31 comes out, I think that is the most likely option. But it's definitely not the only option, and depending on the direction they decide to take the game in next, another really likely option is to put Minecraft Console Realms in. So if you don't know what Minecraft Realms is, it's basically like servers, but from Mojang, and they like to have worlds which, are stored on the server rather than on your local platform, and it means that other people can play in it while you're offline. It means you can instantly load minigames on there, you can do really, really cool things, and it's not really used that much on Minecraft PC right now. And the thing about that is that's because they have the server system, whereas we don't have a server system on console. So Minecraft Realms, even if it's the exact same features as it is on the PC, would be a massive addition to the consoles, because, imagine, maybe able to make, this world that just a bunch of people can join, and, have a community server that doesn't require me to keep my 360 all the time. That would be awesome. Imagine being able to play minigames with a press of a button, rather than having to invite people in, them not getting in, and then ending up in a place where you're like, oh, well, now we have to all, jump at the same time to get out of this, or you have to make pods and redstone just to make that work. Whereas using, a server-side system, you can do all that stuff amazingly, and that's without going into the really cool stuff you could achieve if you use the system, because if it is stored on the Minecraft Realm server, that means you could have crossplay between, the different platforms. They've said they want to do that, so it's probably a long-term goal. You could do stuff like, on the 360, the reason that the worlds are so limited is because the whole world has to be stored in RAM. If you don't need to do that, if you can store that on the server, that means you could have bigger worlds, for instance. There are so many cool possibilities in Minecraft Console Realms, and that's why I think they should be a priority. Maybe they've been working on them this whole time as a background team, or maybe, after this next update, that's their next big plan. That's one of the options, and it's the one I think I'm rooting for the most, because, 1.8 really has the bulk of Minecraft PC features in it, and I think after that, I think Realms is the next big feature, but, it's just one of the options. Another option is to work on a, Minecraft console exclusively update, where, instead, waiting till 1.9 comes out to properly put that in, and then in the meantime, working on a few console exclusives. So, kind of like how the Pocket Edition has what it does have, they could just be like, the Llama Mob, we love to have one of those, and, this one it might be a tricky one, because, they'd have to be really careful of what they put in exclusively, because they don't want to limit something that then comes out on the PC. Let's say, the Minecraft console gets an exclusive bear mob. What if, the PC then decides to make a bear mob that's different and controls differently? They'd obviously have to have some communication about how that works, but I do think just some form of console exclusive is going to be more and more likely after this, because they're going to have that spare development time while they wait for updates, and, people have been asking for console exclusives for a while. I think it would be quite cool, and that's why I think it's also quite likely. Another thing that they could do this update, as well as adding the odd console exclusive, or maybe not adding any at all, but because they want to be the stable version of the other platforms of the game, they could totally go through and absorb all of the Pocket Edition exclusive features. So a lot of them have been put on the PC version now, but there still are some that are exclusive there that I think are quite cool. So stuff like the Mesa biomes, having the, abandoned mine shafts above the ground and having gold spawning them, that'd be pretty awesome. Stuff like, villagers having bridges if they spawn in and water. That's pretty cool. Just, better, like drops on the tables. All that stuff would be pretty awesome, and I think, having the console edition bridge the gap between the PC and the Pocket Edition would be a pretty cool, little idea there. And since I have seen quite a few of the Minecraft, 4J developers actually, playing the Pocket Edition, it could be one of the things they're doing. Just a little theory right there. So yeah, those are the options as to what we'll be getting after title update 31. I mean, I guess you could always argue, we'll just take a 2-month break until that comes out. But, that's in reality not very likely. And yeah, that's kind of how the future of Minecraft console looks right now. If you did like the video, please do like it and let me know. It helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like seeing stuff like this on the channel. I know it was, almost speculation to some extent, but I did want to let you know about all the key possibilities because everyone seems to have their own one, and that's kind of all of the big ones that are likely to happen in this video. And let me know in the comments down below what you think is going to happen most, or what you might like to see most, I guess, because like I said, I'd like to see Minecraft Realms the most, even though I don't think it's the most likely option. Let me know what you want to see the most with the comments down below. And also, I guess, share the video if you really liked it, subscribe if you're new around here, and other than that, I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!